Hey guys, if you've seen the recent posts on the group, you'll see that I got a couple of items that were sent out by Pop Culture this week. So yesterday I received the Pennywise figure, and then today I received the Armorer. We are going to take a look at the Armorer first though, as she's pretty much going straight into the display with Mando, IG-11, Heavy, Deathwatch, etc, etc. Alright, so taking a look at the box, it does have the Sideshow exclusive logo. If you got it from the Hong Kong market, it's going to say Hot Toys exclusive, as this was a Toy Fair figure. It's insane how long the Australian market has waited for this, but at 360 Australian dollars, I'm not complaining because that price was kept down. Alright, so we have this wonderful image of the figure here, holding her tools. You can see the cape. Star Wars reminds us that it is a TV Masterpiece series, number 44. The Armorer reminds us that it's a 6-scale collectible figure. We have another image of the character there, the same information there, and then another awesome image of the figure. The back of the box is just all the logos and stuff that we're used to seeing by now. When we lift off the top, we do have this art insert, which is another awesome picture of the figure. And again, it reminds us that it's number 44, the Armorer 6-scale collectible figure. And then we have the actual figure in the tray itself. So pretty much the only thing I've done is taken off the plastic wraps on the head, hands, and feet. You'll still see the other plastic wraps on her because I literally have not done anything but take a quick look. So starting off with the accessories, we have this Beskar armor plate with some very nice damage and detailing there. Hopefully that's coming across. Now, unfortunately, it's missing the Velcro bits that Mando's has. So while this looks nice, you're not going to be able to use it for Mando, but I think the one that's on him is probably more detailed anyway. But it's just something to note. We get her hammer, I suppose. Again, very nice. Silver. And some detailing in there as well. The blowtorch welding type of tool as well. Again, no simplistic detailing, but it looks nice and it does its job. Just make sure that you don't break this little bit on the end here. I feel like that would be something that could occur. We do have the Beskar Ignite. I'm terrible with the pronunciation. That we've seen before with Mando. I think it's Ignite. We do get this kind of smelting tool, so you can see that it's got what's supposed to look like liquid metal in there, which is very nice, where it would tip out and pour, which is really cool. Again, just simplistic silver with a little bit of wear on it, not too much. We do get the tongs. They are functioning. So again, just a really basic silver with wash, but I don't know what else you would expect. Then we do have the hands. Now on the figure already are the 2 relaxed hands, but we also do get this grasping hand, almost like a trigger finger. But I suppose more like of a angry pointing finger maybe. But it definitely is posed as if to be a trigger finger, which is odd as there is no blaster in here. We do get a hand for gripping the tool. We do get the opposite hand for grasping another tool. And then we do get, oops, this more tighter gripping tool. Maybe for the tongs, maybe for the ignite. But all of them have this very nicely detailed leather look to them to start being sculpted, and you can see the detailing there is also pretty damn good. We do get the extra wrist pegs in case you break them, and of course we get the display stand. Still using that kind of a Death Starry type floor look. This time it's done to match the color scheme of the armorer's armor, and it does tell us that it's the armorer from Star Wars. And then not a fan, we are back to having this one because it's a female character, and for some reason all the female characters need a waist grabber. Don't really know why, it's just something they do. That's really odd. I'll look at assembling that later. It's not going in as easy as the previous ones did. All right, let's look at the figure herself. So there is this wrap. So we'll go and we'll take the wrap off the shore. We have wrap on the wrists as well. We'll take those off later, I guess. And then we have the plastic around the belt. I might be able to take that off now. Yeah, that one's done. Alright, so looking at the figure herself, the helmet is obviously really well done. It's got that gold gladiator style look that she had in the show. The black visor is obviously really reflective, and that's fantastic. Then we have the metal looking parts on top. Would have liked to have seen maybe a little bit more chrome or a little bit more shine to it, but I suppose she didn't really have that anyway. For sure, you can see that it is this kind of material with the fox fur put over it, which is really quite nice. We've got the chest plate, so again it's got the right colouring. A little bit of wear there. You can see that this part here is faded, so it's obviously quite old. You can see the fade in the helmet as well. We have the undersuit. Now, a lot of the problems that a lot of people were having, and it appears, these are really tight elbow joints. They are not double jointed, and this is probably as far as you're going to get. So do keep in mind that they are extremely tight joints, and that's probably as far as they're going to go, which isn't great considering how dynamic she is in the show, but something to keep in mind. So we've got these gauntlets here that are looking very nice. There's the relaxed gloves. Again, really well detailed. We have the midsection here with all the it's all one piece, but you can see all the detailing going around. We get this kind of a skirt thing happening. All very nicely detailed. This is a soft, not quite rubber, kind of like a felty. I wouldn't even say that. It's kind of like a foamy, vinyl-y material, but it's just going to move out of the way when you, yeah, again, these legs are really tight. You're not going to get too much articulation out of this at all, I don't think. So I'm probably going to have her holding the hammer, maybe the tongs, maybe just the hammer and the blowtorch, we'll see. But yeah, you're not going to get much dynamic out of this at all. Then we of course have cuffs down the bottom here, very nicely detailed. They are strapped there to keep them looking nice and straight. And hopefully, yeah, she's going to stand without any issues. So as you saw, I suppose articulation is going to be the big thing with this figure. I don't think personally she's going to need the waist grabber, and I can kind of imagine that trying to put this around her anyway, it's not going to be very successful at all. So yeah, I probably will not use this. But yeah, here she's fine. She's standing up. We'll probably get it, like I said, get her into a pose holding a couple of the tools. But yeah, don't push that arm articulation, and definitely don't push the leg articulation. Check out maybe what a few other people have done with poses and things, but I think mine is going to be quite simple. And like I said, it's really cool that we got a unique character as a Toy Fair exclusive, because that doesn't happen very often. But the fact that they went, yes, okay, we need to do this mysterious character, but we'll do it as a more limited run, is really cool. And I really hope Hot Toys does more of that. We are expected to get a celebration announcement, as Sideshow announced that Hot Toys were going to have a specific figure that was available at the convention. The last time they did that, the first time they did it, it was the Space Trooper. The second time they did it, it was a Rey. So while both are figures that have been done before, molds that have been done before, hopefully we get maybe another Mandalorian, or I can picture them either doing a Purge Trooper, or maybe something from Kenobi, or maybe Kenobi himself, maybe even the Vader from Kenobi, who knows. I was actually expecting that announcement to have already been made, so hopefully we do get that really soon. But I'm so glad that we finally have another Mandalorian in the collection. And as I said, the helmet, the detailing on that is just fantastic. Like, the detailing on this is great. We'll get rid of those when I swap the hands out. Even the trimming down there. And as I said, this, if you take care of this, it'll be fine. But yeah, it's just a shame that she can't get into, like, that's as far as you're getting. Yeah, so I wouldn't push the dynamic poses too much. Anyway, guys, this has been a quick look at the Armorer from Mandalorian. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you don't have your invoice yet, just ring Pop Culture. They're sitting there. They've been there since last Tuesday, apparently. Someone said that they received theirs. So she's there. I know that they have, for whatever reason, been slow on sending the invoices out on her. But yeah, the wave that came in was Pennywise, Wonder Woman, Flash, Armorer, the Big Chief Studios James Bond stuff, and there was possibly one other that I'm forgetting. But yeah, like I said, she's great. Just don't push the articulation. Thanks for watching.